Now the essence of Sahaja Yoga, I am sure Mr. Gavin Brown must have explained to you what it is. And so many of you are from Sahaja Yoga itself, so I need not explain to you all the details. But today, we have to understand one thing, that it's a very serious time we are born into, extremely serious. And when we look at life, we do not understand that if we miss this chance of our evolution, not only that we'll miss it for ourselves, not only that we'll miss it for England or only for one country, but we'll miss it for the whole creation. The trouble is, in the name of God, in the name of evolution, in the name of higher life, so many spurious people have come up that it has become impossible to convince anyone that there is something like truth left in it. Under these circumstances, one has to talk about truth, and talking about truth doesn't give you the experience of the truth at all. Discussing about it will not give you. It's a different realm in which one has to go into. It's a new awareness which you have to get to understand the truth, for which I don't know how many are prepared and how many would like to know, and even if they like to know, how many will get it. So the problem is the other way around. It's not the problem that we have few people. It's not the problem that Sahaja Yoga cannot give you realization. It's not the problem that you will not know the truth. But the whole circumstance is such that whatever is false, whatever is spurious, whatever is silly, stupid, appeals to the masses. Sometimes I feel I have developed a method by which I can give really en masse realization all over the world. Definitely I have. But the problem as it remains, the masses are not interested. It's only very few who really can keenly take interest into their evolutionary process and would like to come out of the ignorance in which they have been living. In all the ego-oriented countries, it's very difficult to establish that we are still ignorant. We have to know a lot. It's very difficult because they think we know everything, because we have been to the moon. Like the Russians say, we never saw God. We went to the moon, we never saw God. It would be like saying that I have come to the third floor, I haven't seen God. Where does God reside? Where it manifests within us? In what way it manifests, we don't want to see. What we want to see is that through our effort, if we have not been able to see God, then He doesn't exist. This is the way our attitude is. That better say no to all that we did not know through our effort, because so far we have not known about Him. So He doesn't exist. So you turn round in a cave, when you see the shadows of yourself, you believe in them only and say it never existed anything else, the light does not exist. That kind of an attitude exists or is persistently I am facing. And sometimes I don't know how to give them realization. Now, as I said, it's the other way around. You have to see. You have to ask for it. You have to truly ask for it. Nobody is going to fall at your feet and say, all right, you get your realization, all right, you have these, for heaven's sake. Just have it. Because nothing is selling here. We are so much used to the salesmanship, you see, that we think that if anything is selling, people have to persuade you, to request you, ask you, you can save pounds, you see, for sale and all that. But nothing is for sale. That's a very difficult proposition to understand in the present atmosphere, where we do not know if you can get anything that is not for sale. But I hope slowly and steadily all of us have to get it.